Hello, this is Tony from Australia, trying to create a soft ice cream. It's gonna take a while. It's three ingredients, all with vanilla essence is 4. But today I'm gonna try whether I'm gonna waste it. A liter of milk, okay? A liter of milk, 5 tablespoons of milk powder, okay, and three tablespoonful of corn flour. 3 tablespoon corn flour, 5 tablespoon of milk powder, a liter, a little bit over a liter, but liter is good enough, and vanilla. What you need to do, you put the milk powder into the milk when it's cold, like that, and keep stirring, okay? So there'll be no blotches. Okay, slowly, there'll be no blotches. Alright? No blotches at all. Here you are. Now what you need to do with this one, you need to put on medium heat and let it boil for at least 10 minutes. After it boils for 10 minutes, you put the corn flour. You put a bit of milk with the corn flour first, okay, like this. Put about quarter of a cup or a bit less, like that, and mix it. Make sure it's liquidy and take all the blotches out of the corn flour, okay? So you need to mix it with milk like that, okay? That's 3 tablespoons of corn flour, 5 tablespoons of milk powder. You need to let it boil for at least 10 or over on medium heat. Keep mixing it and keep stirring it, of course, because otherwise it will go over, and then you keep Now after you do that, you do it for another 5 to 6 minutes with the corn flour on medium boiling. This is going to be a very soft ice cream. Vanilla ice cream or a chocolate ice cream, you can mix with it anything anyway. You can mix cherries with it after, not straight away. I'll show you after. So what you do now, see, I got the corn flour, 3 tablespoon corn flour, liquidy mix with the milk. See that? No blotches, nothing, okay? So we'll leave it there. What we're gonna do now, I try to show you, I hope I can anyway. I'm not sure if I can, but I hope I can. So what I'll do, I put the gas on first. Okay, I take all this out from here. I don't need them anymore. Right, I don't need them anymore. That's it. I don't need the cedar. Okay, and I don't need the cedar. So now, what I'm doing now is I'm gonna keep stirring the milk until it boils, but keep stirring it non-stop on medium, please, on medium heat. It takes a while and you won't be sorry. Okay, keep stirring it like this and let it boil. Once you let it boil, you need to put at least 50 gram or 60 gram of sugar, okay? At least. Okay, keep boiling after flour. Boil, stir 10 minutes. Vanilla essence for and 50 gram or 60 gram of sugar after you boil the milk and after you put the thing, and keep boiling it at all time. Then what you need to do is that you need to put in the freezer. You cover the thing, I show you anyway. So now I'm just boiling it. I got the corn flour mixed with milk already. Okay, 3 tablespoons of corn flour, okay, full. I got vanilla essence. If it's a strong one, put about 2 teaspoons. If it's imitation vanilla, put about 3 tablespoons. So I leave it here. After I put it into this dish, Cover it with foil, cover it with Glad wrap, and leave it in the freezer for about 8 hours. After that, take it out, put it in the blender. Put all the ice cream in the blender, blend it into a sort of liquidy cream, and put it back in the dish and put it in the freezer again. Cover it properly. Well, let's say this is an ice cream that, let's see what happened, eh? That's it. Now we keep stirring first and let it boil for at least 10 minutes. This is milk, corn flour, milk powder, vanilla essence, and sugar. So I'll get the sugar ready. Okay, let's say a cup of sugar anyway. I can weigh it. A cup of sugar is good enough. If you can put, where is it? Should be here. Where is it? I don't know where I put things. Oh yeah, here. That's coconut, and where's the icing sugar? Da 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 dee da 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 da. Dee da 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 dee da da da. Custard sugar, not icing sugar, custard sugar. Custard sugar. I put custard sugar, it's better than the thick sugar, okay? So there you are. There's the custard sugar. And I put about a cup of custard sugar with it, okay? About a cup. Oh yeah, it's alright. Yeah, a cup is nice. I could to make it sweeter. Oh. Okay, you don't have to put full cup, about 3/4 of a cup, okay? Custard sugar. So now it's gonna be like that, and like this, and like that. This is a new recipe for ice cream because I've been trying to get nice soft ice cream, but you gotta put it back in the freezer for 8 hours. Okay, don't forget to put this one for 10 minutes, let it boil. Let it boil for 10 minutes, okay? There you go, and keep stirring it, please. Okay? That's all right. Don't forget 3 ingredients with the vanilla essence is 4, but 3 main ingredients. Okay, liter of milk, milk powder, 5 tablespoons of milk powder, liter of milk, 3 tablespoons of corn flour. Melt the corn flour by itself. Put the milk powder when it's cold. Mix it so you don't have any blotches. Then, after you mix it for about 10 minutes, let it boil for 10 minutes, okay? And keep mixing. You don't have to mix with this. You can mix with the spatula too. Okay, so I got the spatula here. Just take it off the side like that because you don't want the skin. Okay, and keep mixing it. Keep mixing it at all time. All right, then you let it rest. You pour it into the dish. You let it rest. You let it cool. Then you cover it with foil and Glad wrap. Then you put it in the freezer for at least 8 hours. And then I show you tomorrow, because after you put it in the freezer for 8 hours, it'll be very hard. So you blend it into the blender and become like custard. Put it back in the dish, cover it again, please. Okay, cover it again, and after you cover it, so it's boiling now, and what I do now, I put the 3/4 of a cup custard sugar and mix it. Okay, just mix it like that. Keep mixing it all time. Once it's boiled, put the flame down. Let it boil with the corn flour. Okay, this is something I do something I'm trying, because I've been trying to find, I did a sort of a soft ice cream, but I've been trying to do it without the cream, because I usually do it without the cream, with the cream and thickened milk. So this time I'm gonna try like that. No egg, no nothing, just corn flour, milk powder, milk and vanilla essence. So let it boil. Let it boil and stir. Okay, stir like that. And stir like that. That's all you have to do. I put the sugar in 3/4 of a cup sugar. Okay, 5 tablespoons of milk powder, 3 tablespoonfuls of corn flour. Mix it with cold milk first. Okay, so there'll be no blotches. Okay, and keep this boiling for a while. Let it boil and keep stirring. So this one is like that, because if you don't be careful, this one it goes hard, so keep stirring it too, you know, like that, see. And then we'll pour it in there. Starting boiling already. Keep boiling it, please, for at least 10 to 12, 15 minutes total, you know. There you are, see, and then it thicken. I put it in a dish after, cover it with foil and Glad wrap, seal it properly, you know, because it's best to put it in a dish, glass dish, because if you put it in a plastic, maybe it goes a bit too hot, and you can put it in a plastic after container, seal it, and put it back 4 or 5 hours in the freezer, and it should come creamy, okay? This is my first try, Rosie and Tony's kitchen. This is my first trial, okay? So, keep your fingers crossed, you know, because back home in Malta, I remember many years ago, but I'm talking about, oh, Jesus, 65 years ago, you know, when I used to work with Mannarino. I remember his brother, because I used to pick, because that nobody show you how to do ice cream, you know. No way. But I used to pick. And I used to see his brother, Mikhail, he put a big bath with milk, but he used to put condensed milk, you know. And he used to put lemon rind on it. So I don't know how he used to do it exactly, but I can't do it like them, because I don't know exactly how he used to do it. I've got a fair idea, but this time I'm gonna do it with milk powder. It will thicken it, make it like sort of custard, you know. Yeah, for sure, no worries. There it is, look. After it boiled for about 10 minutes, you know, you can see it frothing up anyway, you know, and it boils. After I mix the thing properly, the corn flour exactly, I keep it for sure mixed properly with the liquid, you know, see it's boiling. So what I do now, I will lower it. Ooh, ah, you bastardo. See, before I lower it, see, it tricked me, you know, so it's all right. That's my first mistake, because I should have kept, you know, I should have kept it like this. See, I should have kept it like this. Keep stirring it. So keep stirring it, because it will overboil, okay? Now what I do now is I put the corn flour with the milk in it and keep stirring it again, okay? And let it boil till it's thickened a bit. It was my fault, okay? So don't do what I did, because I left the flame too high, unfortunately, you know. Now I put it too low and it keeps boiling, see? Be careful. If you can put a deeper pot, it's much better anyway, you know, but doesn't matter. Hey, look, it's sort of thickened. It's thickened already anyway. Now I put the vanilla. Hey, I have to be careful, I don't want him to. I put about 3 tablespoons vanilla in it, okay? That should be all right too. I wasted a bit there, damn it. That's all right. That's good anyway. That's okay. So I keep stirring it until the corn flour thicken the milk a bit. You know, it's already thickened, as you can see. So let's make it, because I don't want to burn it, you know. That's all right. All I have to do is clean it now, eh? It's my fault. So let it boil for a few minutes. Don't let it over go on top like I did. Okay? It should be a beautiful ice cream. I will show you tomorrow. Okay? Because now I don't know exactly what time is it now, but you know, I have to show you tomorrow, okay? So take the side off, make sure, let it boil, switch it off, and then you throw it into the dish. And we see how it comes. After you do it 8 hours in the freezer, you know, it comes very hard, you know, it comes very hard. So don't worry about it. Because after that, see, keep boiling and keep stirring it so it doesn't overflow. That's all you have to do, you know. So it's nearly coming very thick, see? With the corn flour, comes like custard after. But you don't have to do it very, very, very thick, okay? You don't have to do it very thick. Like that. Eh? And switch it off. Switch it off, let it settle, and put it in a dish. Okay? There you are. See? Doesn't matter because it comes liquidy like that, don't worry about it, okay? Because once it cools a bit, the corn flour will thicken the milk. Okay? There we go. Let's have a look. That's all right. Let it thicken in the pot as much as you can. See, it's thickened already, look. Okay, it's thickened but not thick enough yet, okay? So don't worry. It will thicken, don't worry. Keep stirring it until it thickens, okay? Look at that. It's already thickened all right, not so bad. But once you think it's thick enough, switch it off, put it in the dish, let it cool, and put it in the freezer, okay? And then we'll show you again another video tomorrow how to make soft vanilla ice cream. Now you can put chocolate, you can put many things with it anyway, but I will show you tomorrow. Because today it has to settle, put in the freezer overnight, and then in the morning I will, what I will do, I will put it in the blender and put it back in the freezer after I blend it, okay? Should come nice anyway, and then we'll find out. This is my first time I'm making ice cream like this. Then we'll see what happened. Okay, it's already thickened, no bad, look. Slowly but surely. You know, slowly but surely. Keep boiling it until it's thickened enough to put in the dish. Not like exactly custard, but it comes thick. Comes heavy, you know what I mean? Comes heavy, see? All the time comes heavy because the corn flour, once you boil the milk properly, it will thicken, no problem at all. Not straight away, it takes time, but patience, love, and respect. Okay? Takes about 20 minutes totally, you know? You see it boiling? Don't do what I did before, all right? Once it boils, it thicken at all time, you know? Like the custard, when you make the custard, you know? Here you are. Huh? Let's hope it works out well for all of us, eh? So it's starting thickening already. Can you see that? So keep stirring it so it doesn't go over the pot. Okay? Please. And when you see it thick enough, it's good. I think it's thick enough, okay? Look. Switch it off, let it cool a bit. Okay? Let it cool a bit. Not too much. Let it cool a bit. And then I show you tomorrow how it's gonna come. If it comes good, I show you. If it doesn't come good, I say I'm sorry. But I'll try and keep trying. It's heavy, you know, keep stirring it. It's very heavy. And that's all. Then you put it in a dish, cover with Glad wrap and foil. And put it in the freezer after it cools, please. Thank you. Tony and Rose Kitchen always. Or Rose and Tony's Kitchen. That's even better.